You guys, welcome to number 12 of the Derby Premier Live, and to start off this episode we have got the round of 16, I believe it is, game against Middlesbrough to kick off the episode in the FA Cup, something I really want to do well in this year, as when we get in the Premier League it'll be more about staying into the league and not getting relegated. Probably going to simulate the game after that against Blackburn, as they are in the bottom three. Then we'll play against Aston Villa, they're like in the top six, so quite a big game in the league. I think we'll play against Burton Albion, they are in like the top three. But obviously a local rival, it's nice to still play them at home as well. And I'm kind of tempted to simulate these two, Preston and Barnsley, then get onto this Brighton game, because then the next episode we can kick it off with the game against Nottingham Forest. And yeah, we've got about 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 episodes left, including this one, so technically 2 after that. I might simulate quite a few, if we are like quite a few points clear at the top of the table towards the end of the season. So let's head into this first game against Middlesbrough. We are going to be using our first team, and then we'll simulate against Blackburn with our second team. Obviously against another Premier League side, so it is going to be very interesting indeed to see how we do in this game. I think we're going to stick Wells into the, Vyman into the left wing position, and Akechi Anya into the left back position. Seems like Rawson's been doing quite decently since coming into the lineup for Shackle, obviously getting on a bit now, 33 years old. And yeah, just going down in ratings. Into the game then at the Riverside Stadium, obviously one of the scanned stadiums, brand new to FIFA 17. It is actually quite a decent sized stadium, and actually similar size and shape to the iPro Stadium, so it would be kind of nice if I could have chosen this stadium, but obviously I had to go for, I think it was Sanderson Park, maybe the Walter Stadium, the German stadium. But yeah, they've got over Negredo, I think, up front, and of course Victor Valdez in goal. I'm going to have a look at their lineup, because I probably could have just looked at it there, but yeah, I just tend to skip those at the start. But yeah, looking at their team, they've got a 4-2-3-1. Gaston Ramirez in behind Negredo, Fisher out wide, Stuane, Adam Clayton, Darun, their new signing. I think they paid like 12 mil for him, quite a bit of money. Fabio Espinoza, Danny Ayala, if you see a former Derby County player, and Victor Valdez in goal. A pretty strong team indeed, and again that 4-2-3-1. We did kind of struggle in the last episode against Crystal Palace, but we managed to get a 1-0 win, so hopefully we can do the same in this episode. We're on the first attack here, going down this left-hand side, of course, into the box here, and it has gone into the back of the net with their first attack. I don't know if that's Thomas Ince there, who is beating the keeper there, but it seems to have gone down as Alvaro Negredo's goal. Not exactly the start we were looking for. It literally is their first attack. Ince with the chest, and it goes into the back of the net. Not much Pickford could really do. Just really frustrating, because when players do score on goals, they just seem to, like, morale-wise, they just really go bad, and they can't pass the ball, they can't shoot or anything. Hopefully that doesn't happen to Thomas Ince, because he is actually quite important in this team. Here we go, Martin on the attack. He's gone around Danny Ayala. He's going to get the shot off now, and it has been saved by Victor Valdez there at his near post. Probably wanted to get that a little bit further across goal, but we have got the header with Keogh straight into Valdez again. We've definitely had more shots. Like on Ultimate Team, you tend to have like 10-15 shots. The opponent has a couple, and they tend to win. Gaston Ramirez has got through here with the shot, and it has gone into the back of the net with a really powerful shot from the Uruguayan international. I really like him, I must say. He's one of the players I do actually quite like on both FIFA and in real life. He has been quite injury prone throughout his career, but yeah, Anya not quite closing him down. And then, I don't know, it was a top corner finish, and now we've got a real mountain to climb to get back into this game, getting 2 goals at the Riverside as well. Borough very good defensively, like they're I think defensive record last season in the Championship, I think they only conceded like 24 goals in 46 games, something crazy like that. And there it is, half time against Middlesbrough, currently 2-0 down. I'm actually going to go to a 4-2-4 for the second half, to hopefully get a few more men forwards and potentially get some goals going, because at the moment not really had too many good chances. Like, we've been in the areas, but we've not really done much with them. It basically just pushes our players slightly up the pitch, and yeah, I'm not too sure if we should bring Wilson or Wells on. I think I'll give it a minute. Ball into Gaston Ramirez again. It is a good save from Pickford though. Another shot, and it has been saved again. Going to get this out wide to Vyman. There we go, Martin's here. I kind of want to keep Martin on, just because towards the end of this game we are going to have to like literally punt the ball up if need be. Ball through for Vidra now with the shot, and it has been saved by Victor Valdez in goal. Obviously an 82 rated goalkeeper. It is the first time we've come against. I know we came against Schmeichel, but he's I don't know, I feel like he's not quite as good. So we've gone to a bit of a custom formation. I've stuck Martin, Wilson and Vidra, all 3 of them up front, and we're just going to have to go for it now. We're going to put those on those side and Martin down the middle, just as the target man. Vyman in behind. Ince playing at like centre mid. And I don't know if it's going to work, but we've got to give it a go and see if anything does happen. We've still got Naki Wells and Bailey to come off the bench if need be, but I just feel like taking off the players that we do have, it's not going to really do anything. Ball into the box here. We've got to score this. Naki Wells with the header, just come off the bench. There we go. 15 minutes left. We kind of should have gone for the ball and get the ball going again, because we need a goal in the next 15 minutes. Nice ball in from Will Hughes onto Naki Wells' head. And yeah, we're back into the game now. Ball out wide to Vidra here. I don't know if he can take it around the centre back now. Not quite. Cuts inside with the shot. Hits the post. Come on, Wells. It's in the back of the net, but I think he's offside. He's offside. What? How is he offside? I don't understand. I thought that was a goal then, and that was it. Like, the goal didn't add to the tally. We've got about 5 minutes. We've just brought Bailey on for Vyman. Hopefully does add an extra minute to the added time. Ball into Hughes. Into Ince. No, he can't get the ball through. It lagged. Career mode is lagging. Why is this happening? I'm not being funny, but I'm offline and it's lagging. I don't know if you can actually see it, but it is physically lagging. They have missed it there. We've got one attack, if that. But yeah, that was really frustrating. Look, it's going again. What is happening with career mode? We've lost. We've lost because of terrible lag. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's the Elgato interfering, because I didn't have this problem earlier. But now I've got the Elgato and it seems to be delaying the gameplay. I don't know if you saw a bit of lag there. It's like froze for a second. I don't know if it'll be fine on your end and it's just putting it onto the monitor where it does lag. But yeah, we are out of the FA Cup. Really annoying, because those 2 goals from Borough, they did well defensively, I must say. But I feel like we should have buried that goal with Vyman that did hit the post, and Naki Wells was offside. Really frustrating. So we did do a bit of training there, and we did actually get Patterson to grow to a 73 rated player. So obviously, I'm not too sure what to do in this team. I think we have actually got Russell back from his injury now. Yes, we do. I'm actually going to try Kamara in the team, because I don't know, we're having a few issues at that left hand side. We could always play Anya at left mid like he's meant to be. But I just feel I don't know, maybe we should give that a go and leave Forsyth at the left back position, because he hasn't played too many games there and seems to do well when he does actually play there. Pickford, don't think he's actually had a clean sheet yet, which is a little bit annoying, but not much I could really do about that. We're going to put, what's his face, onto the bench, Russell, so he gets rid of the injury, and we'll put Olsen at the left back position. I don't know, I just feel like Forsyth, he's a little bit better defensively, and Olsen, he's slightly older. I think he's a year or 2 older than Forsyth, and he's more of a Derby player, Forsyth. He's been at the club for a while. Olsen, we only signed him last January, so we are going to be simulating this next game with our second team. It does actually have Patterson in the second team as well. Wilson and Wells up front. So going into the game then, straight away, Rawson with the booking against Blackburn. Not too many good players in that Blackburn side. They are in the bottom 3, I believe. They have an injured player there with Mahoney. Into the second half then, Naki Wells with the goal. We have also brought on Darren Bent and taken off James Wilson, who we are probably going to be signing at the end of the year. Obviously, he's done really well. I don't want to do too well with him and grow him to like a 76 rated player, make it kind of difficult to buy him. But we have won that game 1-0. I really don't see the point in playing. I'm trying to add up how many games I've actually played. So probably played 45 now at this point in the career mode. If I played every game, it would probably be in the 60 pluses. So yeah, it just makes more sense, especially in the Championship, to just simulate a few games and get through the season a little bit faster, because the Premier League's way better, and that's where you guys want to be seeing me going. So we are going to be playing the next game against Villa. Then I think we will be simulating that game against Preston. Then I think we'll play that game against Brighton to finish off the episode. Then in the next episode we'll play Burton, Forest, and probably end it off around here. Then another episode, and then we're done. So yeah, another 2 episodes after this episode. Is that right? Yeah, I think it's something like that. Yeah, two-ish episodes left after this one. So not too long left at all of this career mode in the Championship, of course. We do need to also gain automatic promotion, so now we can actually concentrate on that. Yeah, I feel like maybe getting who hasn't scored in a while. Vidra hasn't actually scored since like the start of the year, and it's like what, March now, so end of February. So yeah, we need to get some more goals. Into the next game against Aston Villa away from home at Villa Park. Obviously a big game for us at a pretty big stadium. So I think we are going to be trying Anya at that left mid position. Into the game then at Villa Park. Big game for us, and if we do win this game, we can potentially go 6 points clear at the top of the table. So you'll have a quick look at their lineup. It looks like they are playing a 4-2-3-1, and they got... I'm not too sure why Westwood's playing in behind the strikers. I see him more as a holding midfielder. Gouffran out wide, Jordan Ayew up front, Mika Richards, James Chester, Richie the Lat, Golini and goal, and Marvy and Albert Adoma on that right hand side. A pretty good team, to be fair. Here we go, into Forsyth. He's in the box with the shot. He obviously isn't well known for his shooting ability, and it does kind of show with that shot there. Villa on the attack here, into Westwood, and it has gone into the back of the net again. First shot of the game, and the opponents always do score. It's really frustrating now. Gouffran winning the ball, through for Westwood quite nicely. And again, Pickford not getting a clean sheet. Here we go, Ince has turned the man with the shot, and it has gone into the back of the net, back into the game just before half-time. Probably the best time to score, to be fair, and kind of redeeming himself after conceding that own goal against Borough, pretty much knocking us out of the cup. Really frustrating that that goal did make the difference, and yeah, knocked us out. A little bit unfortunate. Into the second half then, obviously they are making a sub here. I think it is Jack Grealish coming on for Johan Gouffran, who did set up their goal. Yeah, I don't know, we're doing well at the moment, but we're not exactly dominating like we did before. I keep getting lag on this bloody game, and I don't get why. It's on Ultimate Team. Career mode, sorry. Like, why? Gonna make 3 substitutions, Bailey, Russell, and Wells coming on. I'm actually going to stick with Russell on the right, just because he can cut inside. Bailey, his shooting's too bad. He honestly is one of the worst players I've ever tried to shoot with in FIFA. Like, you cannot shoot with him. It's just physically impossible. I just really don't understand. Like, he can't pass either. Like, his end product is just woeful, to be fair. We'll try and get the ball out wide to Bailey again. Yes, we have. He's got a bit of skill here and a good movement. I don't know if we can get a goal here with the young Jamaican. He's hit the keeper, Martin. You can't miss that. You cannot miss that. I'm not being funny, Martin. But that, you did score a hat-trick in not the last episode, but the episode before that. How has he missed that? Anyone want to tell me why? I know he took it with his left, I think. But it's an open goal, Martin. You've got to be scoring them. Here we go, into Butterfield on the edge. Again, we're getting lag in very painful areas with the shot. And again, blocked by Villa and straight into Golini. Very, very easily saved for the keeper. And that is full time there. I don't know. I'm having a bit of lag issues. I'm going to try restarting the game. I don't know if that helps. Or maybe like completely restarting the console. But as you can see there, 2 shots for Villa, 8 shots for us. Kind of like Ultimate Team. You dominate the opposition and they still somehow get a point from the game. Going into a bit of training then, it would be quite nice if we could get some growth, but I'm not too sure if any players are. But we have had Jamie Hansen growing to a 68 rated player, so that's good to see. Hughes literally a millimetre away from 77 as well. Rawson about 73 as well. So yeah, it'll be good to see if we can get some more growth towards the end of this episode. Obviously Hughes going to that 77 would be quite nice indeed. So I've actually got George Thorne back from injury now, so that's good to see. We've got a few more central midfield options. We seem to do really well in that run of games where we had George Thorne in the team. And yeah, we're going to renew Will Hughes' contract again. Going to give him 150,000 a week. And if he doesn't accept that, I just don't know what to give the lad, because that's enough, I think, to be honest, for a 76 rated player. I know he does grow to like an 83, 84, so it's kind of worth it in terms of long-term investment. It's worth just keeping him at the club, because if we have to sell him next summer, then it might be an issue, because yeah, you'll be a lot cheaper than he normally would be. Next game against Preston, then we're going to have a look where they are in the table. I think they are, yeah, the bottom 20. Bottom 4, sorry. So I think we are going to simulate this game, and then we'll finish it off with the game against Brighton, who are currently 12th. It's nothing amazing, but it's a little bit of a better team. I think we did quite well to draw against Aston Villa in the last game, to be fair, because they are 10 points behind us. Third best team in the league, to be fair. And yeah, Norwich, we've actually got 2 games on hand with them now, so we could technically still have that 6-point advantage on them. And that'll be absolutely fantastic if we can do that. Into the game then against Preston. They have lost their last 2 games against Bournemouth, Birmingham, and drew against QPR. So hopefully we can get the... we have got a goal there straight away with Jamie Patterson. Hopefully we can get the win in the game as well. Into the 24th minute, Abdul Kamara has been injured. Hopefully it's not too big. Naki Wells doubling lead in the 32nd minute. May has replied with a goal just before half-time, and Anya has come on. Clark injury for Preston. Last 20 minutes now. Thorne coming on for Hanson, meaning the injury is sorted. And Naki Wells getting a second there to make it 3-1 and to get us the 3 points. So it just makes it a lot faster if we do it that way. Abdul Kamara is going to be out for 3 days, which is literally nothing. It's probably the length of this to the next game. But anyway, if we do win this last game of the episode, we can go 6 points clear. I don't know if that 2-game thing is still there, but we are going to simulate this bit of training. Nothing really growing, but we have had a couple of players just grow. So into the next game against Brighton. If you look at the table in the bottom right there, because it's probably easier to show because the webcam actually does cut off when I do show you the full table. If we win the next 2 games, we can go 9 points clear at the top of the table. Yeah, it looks like we've done well in the Championship, and it's not like we wanted to do well in the FA Cup, but we got really unlucky with that Will Hughes own goal. I'm not too sure who Borough are playing in the next round. I don't know if it's actually done the draw yet. So as you can see there, Cardiff would have been the team we would have played the next round, and that would have been really nice. And then the likes of probably Tottenham, United and Chelsea in the semis. We could have beaten one of those big teams and then got into the final quite easily. So it's a real shame that we did get knocked out against Borough. But it means we can concentrate on the league now and just smash out the rest of this season and hopefully get that promotion sooner rather than later. We are going to be using our away kit for this game. And I think we need to put the first team on as well. That might help. They are playing a 4-4-2 formation. Knockout is actually one of the targets that you guys have suggested. I'm thinking of potentially looking at a swap deal with Bailey because, I don't know, he's just done really badly. But I don't know if Bailey's worth a lot more than Knockout. That's all. They've got Jonathan Soriano up front. Obviously, what league is it? It's the Austrian Bundesliga. He got a bloody team of the season card every single year. And it was dreadful. It was just a terrible, terrible card. They have got Rowan Ince as well in the midfield. Shane Duffy, Pocagnoli at that left-back position. It's a pretty good team, to be fair. And especially against our 4-4-2, it'll be interesting to see how we do. Here we go. Martin's won the ball here, high up on the pitch. Don't know if we can get the shot off. Yes, we can. A good save from the keeper. A really good right hand to prevent that from going in the back of the net. That was a really powerful shot. We are going to get the cross in here onto Vidra's head, straight into the keeper's hands. Getting a few shots off, but like again in the last couple of games, like we've had quite a few shots to kick off the game, but then the opponents have just come along and scored with their first shot. So we've got a ball inside to Akechi Anya here, inside to Hughes. Soriano with the ball here. Definitely don't want to let him shoot because he has put the ball into the back of the net with, guess what guys, their very first shot of the game. It's just frustrating, both on Ultimate Team and Career Mode, dominating people, absolutely dicking them. And they just come along, I just scored my first shot, you know. It's like it's scripted. It's honestly like, because they're getting beaten so badly, like the percentage rate of their next shot going in is a lot higher. So I'm going to show you guys, not the player ratings, the actual match stats to show you that was their first shot, first goal. A little bit frustrating. I know we've only had 2 on target, but those 6 shots, I think, one of them hit the post and the other one was literally whiskers wide, and it's just like really frustrating. Ball through for Vidra here. Can we get the shot and the goal? Yes, we can. Very nice finish from the Czech international to get us back into the game pretty much straight away from that second half. Bringing on Bailey, just stretched him a little bit and managed to make the space. And there you go, Mathieu Vidra scoring his first goal of 2017 for the league. Kind of crazy that he did so well before January. And then we got into the cup, we kind of like had to play him in the cup instead of playing him in the league. Now he's got his 10th goal of the season, potentially get him his 20th by the end. Might be doable, you never know. Here we go, Naki Wells, he has got the pace, he has just come off the bench. Can we get the second goal in this game and kill it off? With the shot, has been saved, but Vidra is there to get his second of the game. Good to get him on the 11 goals, to be fair. I was trying to do the low shot there, that's why it wasn't too powerful. With the double tap B, it seems to just nicely slot them into the back of the net. Was a good idea, but luckily Vidra there to find the back of the net and to get us into the lead. Pretty much the last kick of the game now for Jordan Pickford. He hasn't had a clean sheet since signing for us, I'm pretty sure. He may have had one in a simulated game, but actually me playing with the team, not quite happened yet, but we have got the 3 points there. Good way to end off the episode against a pretty good Brighton side. Obviously them only having 2 shots. A lot of possession, to be fair. We had like 55% possession against those Premier League sides, but against little old Brighton, only 42. The next episode is actually a really good one. A double derby fixture against Burton and Forest. At home for the Brewers, and then away at the Forest Stadium thingamabob, the what's it called, the City Ground. Then Barnsley will probably simulate that. QPR will play that, play against Fulham. Then we've got quite a few games. It depends on how, like, if we are like 6 or 9 points ahead, we might just be able to simulate it by the end of the season. Like, if we are 9 points clear, we can just finish off the season quite early on and not worry about Norwich catching up to us, because I think they are the only team really close. Yeah, they're literally the closest, and they're still miles off. If we do win our next game against Burton Albion, which we are more than likely going to happen, then Norwich will be 9 points behind us, and it's pretty much impossible. Then there's only 11 games left, or is it 10? It's 10 games left if we do win the next game. So not many games left at all. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. A little bit of a longer episode. I hope you guys did enjoy that as well. Not the best in terms of the FA Cup, but in terms of the league, we're pretty much nailed on for the title now. I'm kind of tempted to try some of the younger players just so that they can grow a bit more. Obviously, Vidra getting on to that top 5 now for goal scorers in the league. And Anderson, I'm not too sure their top goal scorers leads. Soriano's got 12 as well. So if we can get him onto the 20s by the end of the season, we've got 10 games to do it, 1 goal a game. Can we do it? Make sure you do check out tomorrow's video. I think we'll get another one out, and yeah, we'll have to see how we do against Forest and Burton. So make sure you do smash the like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and see you soon. Bye.